So we're chatting with the guys at HAIRitage Barbershop about all of the biggest headlines. Y'all ready to talk?
Welcome to the live stream of HAIRitage Sports Talk. Y'all already know what it is. We pop in every Monday and we talk sports. We talk everything. This is HAIRitage Sports Talk, brought to you by xClusive Product Co., HAIRitage Barbershop, and Akil's Imperial Kutz. I'm legendary. I'm Rodney Brown, legendary. I'm without the rest of the guys. You already know it's not a show. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to bring my right-hand man in like we do every Monday. Mr. Tony Harvey, welcome to the show.
The legendary Rodney Brown. What's happening with you, brother? How we doing this morning, huh?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's always good to see y'all, man, every Monday.
Always.
Oh, man. Next up, my man ain't never slow. He's always on time. Always on time, Mr. DSpeed.
What's happening with it? With the ride and T Hard, man. What's cracking, bro?
What's up, DSpeed? Good to see you again. Always good to start the week with you fellas.
Rocking out this live, man. Everybody know this is our third week going live. And it's been very impressive, man. I love the response that we're getting. I love how we handling this. It's all good. So ladies and gentlemen, it's Speed's guy. It's Tone's guy. It's my guy. It's our guy.
It's our guy.
It's our guy, Mr. EL, Mr. Elijah Lewis. What's up?
Nothing much, everybody. I want to show everybody what my wife bought me for our anniversary. Look at this. Look at this. Great calendar.
What is that?
Got the Raiderettes.
The
Las Vegas Raiderettes.
Man, if you don't get them raggedy women up off this damn nobody wants to see them raggedy heifers. Listen, bro, you need to worry about your team securing a win. Tell your wife to buy some confidence for that program over there. Because y'all can't seem to get a win for nothing.
You know what? I'm going to send her after you, Dwayne. You know what's going to happen.
You better not.
About to put a bounty out on him, man.
That part. Oh, man. Say, hey, Elijah, what happened to the Raiders yesterday, man?
You know what? I'm going to call it stupid play calling.
Yeah.
Kick the one. If you would have just kicked the one, then it would have been done. I threw the remote at my TV and went to Lowe's afterwards. I was mad. I was hot.
Hey, check this out. Rod, you got to change the way you ask that question next time to him. Just say what happened to the Raiders this week. Every week is going to be something. So we're going to have a storyline and a reasoning each and every week.
Man,
okay, so we need to be like, what can the Raiders do different that brings some positivity not only to the team, but brings it to the fans such as yourself to where you're not depressed every Monday morning?
I'm not depressed. You know what needs to happen?
You a lie and a half, bro.
I ain't depressed. My life is beautiful in the way it is right now.
Look, you ain't said nothing about your damn team selection. You ain't even wearing nothing from somebody on your team. Don't you got Eric Armstead's shirt on?
Yep, sure do.
Sure do. Man, hey, but something got to be fixed. I mean, come on, man. They should have won that game yesterday,
they
man.
They should have won that game. And again, I'm still going to rely on the same things I did before. I think Pete Carroll is just getting his feet wet and trying to figure out what he's dealing with. And in a situation like that, it was just like, how are you letting them in an overtime game like that have possession of the ball for that long on a defense when you know you're in overtime? They should have never let the Jaguars have that much possession in the OT.
Yeah, look at it like this, bro. Let's just say storyline. changes and they able to make that 2-point conversion. Then Pete Carroll looks like a hero, and then hopefully that decision will kind of change the morale in the locker room. But the fact that it did not occur, I get what he was trying to do, but it's like, bro, that was the dumbest thing. Send it into double overtime.
It's a really bad decision making.
And then realize you got a coaching staff. Y'all better put up a development and play for the rest of this damn game. It's overtime.
Yeah.
He tried to go for the Tecmo Bowl ending, and it didn't work.
It's a really bad decision making too, and it kind of overshadowed the performances of Bowers and that running back Genty. That's the sad part too. You know, it's just a wasted effort from bad decision making.
I don't know.
Because you're right. EL makes bad decision making every Monday when he tries to. So he's not accustomed to being around a team of bad.
I will stick with my bad decisions because in my life I made other good decisions.
You're right. You're
I'm
and we're playing. Hey, let's talk some real football. Let's talk about the NFL. Let's talk about real teams trying to make outside the Raiders. Oh, man. So, if we talk in the NFL, we're really looking at the Eagles just picked up Phillips, right? A new pass rusher from Miami. How are we feeling about it when they acquired him? I guess they acquired him yesterday or early this morning. They got him for a 2026 third round pick, Jalen Phillips. Is this going to help the Eagles try to get back to the Super Bowl, or do we feel like the Eagles have already pretty much set, or are they having issues themselves?
I don't think they having that many issues. I think with them acquiring, especially somebody on the defensive front line, that's an area where they needed more dominance on that squad. They're already a pretty cool team. He's got you look at what Saquon is doing, and let's look at what they whole offensive side they're bringing to the table as a whole dynamic, because you can't just single out it being just Saquon or QB or anything like that. On the defensive side, they're making the moves to put themselves in position to be back there. That's intelligent move.
Yeah, I think it is an intelligent move right now, but at least what they're getting a quality linebacker in Jalen Phillips. It's the only thing he has played 9 games this season, but a couple seasons before that, he hasn't been really healthy. Okay. Plus, Miami got some other linebackers that's coming up here. I want to say that one guy is getting off right now. I think it's Brooks, which is going to open up, more real estate out there for him now that they've moved Phillips on. It might be a good time, a good location, a change of scenery for Phillips. He definitely can help this team. And, they always say, on the road back to the championships or whatever, there's always a trade that's made that's significant. And I really do believe that's going to be the case with Phillips. And the good thing about Jalen, too, that he has been healthy all through these 9 games. I think he only got 15 tackles total, through the whole season. So he's not getting a lot of reps out there anyway. He probably will get that, playing in Philly. So we'll see how that works out. They're just, trying to make sure that, they got backups. They got people who can step in and make plays for them on the defensive end, as they go into this last stretch.
Definitely. How you feel, Elijah? You feeling the same way about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. They making that trade. I think the Niners should have made that trade because they're going to need somebody just to go ahead and fill in there because, like they say, the Niners are going to be a playoff team if they keep playing this ball like this. But back to the Eagles just want to make sure that they are ready for the playoffs and ready for this tail end of the season, just in case something happens. They're making smart moves.
Definitely that. We also had another game yesterday. It was the Seahawks and the Commanders. Seahawks won that game, but our boy Jaden Daniels went down with a bad elbow injury. Commanders, are they putting it was something said that was in the cut this morning that that Ricky Fame kind of brought up about how the Commanders do that to their quarterbacks. They put them in positions to where basically they can't win and they overplay them. They're not 100% all the time. Is this going to affect? You think it's going to affect Daniels because he is a newer quarterback in the league? I mean, these type of things these injuries. He just came back from an injury. So is this going to affect his play from here on out when he's able to come back? Or I don't know, man. What do you guys think about that?
I think he's through for the season, but you never can tell. But I do believe I understand where you and Rick Fame are going with this, Rodney, that maybe he did come back because he had a couple injuries. He was not out for like one injury. And then he comes back here. And that game, I think they were behind 31-7? Yeah, they were down 31-7. They didn't score until after he dislocated his left elbow, and then Rodriguez scored on the very next play after that.
J.D. Daniels injured here. Timeout.
Yeah, see, look, check this out. I mean, you made a good point, TR. 31-7. There is no reason your starting quarterback should be in there like that. When now, with that much time left,
fourth quarter.
Like that's number one. That was decision making number one. But number two is looking at Jaden Daniels, bro. His frame is small. Like he looks very frail. He doesn't. And to brace yourself on a tackle like that, you would already your decision making wasn't cool on your coaching staff, and now the decision making wasn't cool on you, to where you should have just went out of bounds, big dog, or you should have just sat down. Like that's a horrible.
Yeah, he trying to get in the end zone,
like
and
you're trying to make a name and look at it. Now you're out. However, with the injury though, because I was looking it up, with the fracture, it's two different type of fractures: a complex and a simple. If it's complex and he broke that bone, his chances of coming back this season are slim to none. But if it's a simple fracture, he can return. Now that's up to the staff, the medical staff, and of course coaching staff and his own ability to perform. But he can come back. But before that, bro, you need to do some push-ups.
I mean, that's not funny, but you hit it on it.
He's hella, like his frame is small. And to be at that quarterback position and you're going to try to make some of them plays that you're doing, guess what? You're going to get hit.
Nobody's been talking about that, DSpeed. Nobody's been talking about it, but you are right.
Trying to be a playmaker. Ask Vic. Yes, he made some outstanding plays, but he understood he's going to get hit. His frame is way different from Jaden's. I'm not trying to compare their style of play. I'm saying frame-wise, bro, you're small. Stop trying to be Superman against these big giants, and it's like you're not really built like that.
It really always concerned me about that too. I mean, of course, he's a extremely gifted quarterback, highly talented. But yeah, when you look at the anatomy of his body, I mean, he looks more like a soccer player than he does. Right. I mean, he looked like he's playing soccer. Right. But he's really out here playing, this game of football. And you wonder, he's going to be taking those hits. And they have been taking those hits. And the reason why he's been taking those hits this season compared to last season, they got tape on you now. They got film on you. What is he doing to destroy these teams? Now they know where to be at to get to him. And the offensive line can't be there all the time. Now, that particular play, DSpeed, he trying to get a touchdown. He should have ran. He should have ran out of bounds, like you said, and you wouldn't have. But he's trying to.
Bounds, bro. You trying to be a superstar or superhero, and what do you think you about to get? Two-hand touch and get to the ground? Now they're gonna try to take your helmet off. They're trying to win a game.
Yeah,
you don't have the frame and the build, the size like Josh Allen or maybe like a Jalen Hurts, to where if you get caught with one, you can survive. Or how to, like, bro, you don't. You're not, I'm not saying you're not a phenomenal. I'm not saying what you did last year wasn't some numbers. But you should have been doing some push-ups this offseason and got your frame up.
Yeah. There's just too many gambles on in the coaching. And you're right about that. The running backs are still not there. That's why he's trying to do all. That's why Jay trying to do all this running and stuff, trying to take things over here. But you can't do that. Rodriguez is a third string running back, and he was doing some damage yesterday for him. Exactly. Okay, all right. Give him the ball. Let him go. Don't you try that. You try to throw the ball in the end zone, right? all prayers up to him, though, man. It's likely that he might not be back this season.
He gonna be doing just what I'm doing in a minute, which is eating your kids' Halloween candy. He ain't not worried about playing. Nothing at home. He gonna be chilling after he gets that pain. He gonna
rappers all over the place.
He says already set. Hey, so Elijah, Jaguars, Cam Little, he set an NFL record with 68-yard field goal. That's pretty far, man. And I'm gonna tell you something because you wasn't here this morning. So in the cut this morning, Mr. Ricky Fame said he can kick a 50-yard field goal. Barefoot.
Nah, he changed it to 68.
Oh, he said he can do 60. Oh, yeah, he said he can do 68.
Remember, because we both agreed on saying 50.
Right.
I said 50, and so he went 68. But
he went 68. So what?
But he said he was going to do it barefoot, though, bro.
Yeah, he said he can do it barefoot. So I'm going to ask you a two-part question. First, about Cam Little's his record of kicking at 6'8", and then we'll talk about Mr. Fame kicking barefooted. So Cam Little first.
Kicking barefooted.
Yeah, he said he kick a 68-yard field goal barefooted. On live TV.
He said that part.
Here's my thing about these long field goals. I had a conversation, I think it was with somebody in a grocery store. Somebody asked me and was talking to me about it. And these kids, no, it was my chiropractor. And he was just like, these kids that are coming out playing soccer and are changing to football during their off seasons, and these kids are practicing. And it's like the Steph Curry effect now. How Curry came out into the league and he was shooting the three. Well, the same thing is going on with these kids that can kick. They were watching Seabass 10 years ago getting to the max of 60 yards, and they were like, no, we got to kick more than Sebastian Janikowski, Morton Anderson, and then that just started the climb. Then they said there's a kid that's at Army that practices at every day kicking 62 yards or something like that. So this is just So the kids now that were soccer kids when they were growing up are playing football now, or want to be a part of that football team and are becoming the kickers. So that's what's going on there. And about Ricky making that foot barefooted, he better call Pat McAfee out to go ahead and give him that money like Pat McAfee does if he makes that kick, because I want to be there when Pat McAfee laughs at him.
I want to be there.
If he make it, that'll be phenomenal. I believe in him. I think my dog can knock it through the uprights at 68. I'm going to probably be the only voice that's believing in him because I'm trying to speak some positive light. Because we all know good and damn well he ain't making that from those 68 yards, especially not barefooted. But that's my dog, and I'm trying to build up his self-esteem and his confidence. I'm telling you right now. But I'm going to send that thing from the 50 piece, so off top.
Wow, that's incredible. I dare you to do it, Ricky Fame. I dare you. Okay, we can go out there to Sac State. We can go to one of these football fields. We go to Sacramento High, go on the football field, measure it out.
Right.
You take off your boot. Let's see if you can do it, man. I got confidence in you. I know you can do it, Rick Fame. I know you can do it.
You
more like Charlie Brown. Ain't no Ricky Fame.
You know you lying. You don't believe in him.
Tomorrow, so tomorrow we're gonna meet at one or two places. It's either gonna be, I'm not sure, either maybe City or Intercom out there. We're gonna meet on the field. We're gonna have the coaches out there, and we're gonna see who can kick some. I don't know what the hell we're gonna kick, but we're gonna see who can kick. That's all we're gonna see.
You know what? It's gonna be more
I'm
like,
not kicking. I can tell you right now, I can't kick. I know I can't kick.
If I can like do 10 yards, I'm not a kicker. I can kick it, but I'm not a kicker.
I can kick it too, right? But I mean, look, in the NFL these days, if you can't kick a 50-yard field goal blindfolded, you're not stepping on the field. That's basically what we're seeing right now, because that's what we're seeing all over the place. 68-yard field goal, okay, that's automatic these days, because these cats been kicking late 50s or early 60s anyway. So no, I know I can't do nothing like that. But EL, you did come on. I like the point that you made. You know, most of these guys are soccer players, okay, and they testing the limit. They're not even really testing the limit. They busting right through it. They're trying to make it to the NFL doing just that. Okay. Who's the cat that took over for Moody in San Francisco?
Oh, Panero or
thank you. Player. I don't think I've seen him miss yet since he took over from Moody. And he's been kicking long. He's been booting, man, he's been booting 55, 56, 57, 60-yard field goals.
Yeah, here's how I know. Because my my adopted nephew, he plays soccer. And so what happened, especially he plays in the Central Valley. So what happened is that all these parents had their kids play in travel ball. So what happened is that they were forced to change it. And this happened to my niece also in Arizona. So these kids aren't getting looked at unless they're playing travel ball. So travel ball happens in the beginning until September. So the regular high school soccer season doesn't start anymore until it's in between the fall and spring sports, so the kids can go back to playing travel ball. So my friend was telling me about his son, like my adopted nephew, and he's all, we can't get him. He wants to play football, but club ball takes priority now because of the way that they move, the way that the soccer season works on the West Coast. These kids want to play football and soccer at the same time. But they like football because they know that they can go to a college they want to. It'll be easier instead of them having all these challenges from playing that competitive soccer. And there are these kids that are out here playing competitive elite soccer ain't no joke no more. Me and my niece, we have text conversations about hydration and conditioning. I mean, this is a 13-year-old girl. Uncle Elijah, is this the best thing to do? And blah, blah, blah. And we have to have a talk. I mean, I shouldn't be having that talk at 13.
Hey, Rampage said that we'll be lucky to make it 30 yards. Yeah. Well, Rampage, I'm knocking it out from 50. Hey. You gonna call me tomorrow? I'm gonna represent for some of them old school kickers, real talk. So, I mean, maybe not Janikowski. Janikowski he was raw, but he always looked like he don't work out. So he looked like he sit at home, eat hot dogs and drink beer and just go out there
and drink beer all day. Yep.
Yeah, but you gonna call me Speed Janikowski tomorrow, Pimpin'. I'm telling you, I'm knocking it. Rampage, if we make a 34, all right, I don't care. Give me my money then, because I'm finna take that $20 holler off top. Why?
You got to worry about me.
If he makes that 68-yarder, I will take him out I will pay for him to go to the movies and take him to go see Zootopia. I say that right here on here.
I'll say this for those
what?
I will take Ricky. I will pay for Ricky's movie to go see Zootopia. If he makes the shot.
For those that want to see
it live, I do not want to go to no damn movies with you and go see Zootopia. I don't care about you paying. I damn sure ain't sitting in no movie with you watching that. That's all the way out. I'll miss it on purpose. Yeah, you get that better than Ricky.
So for those that really want to know the outcome, we'll be live tomorrow at 9:30 on Good Day Sacramento, Channel 31 here in Sacramento, California. So if you want to see it live, we're all going to take a crack at this and kicking this ball and seeing how far the ball go. I know mine ain't going nowhere, so I'm not tripping. I can go play for a midget team, and whoever's standing right there in front of me is going to get the ball. It's not going to the person that's supposed to retrieve it. I already know. I'm not going to even lie. But let's jump over, man. I want to say what's up to Old Dirty and then Outdoor 1794. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like and share it with your friends. We're here to give y'all the facts. We listen to the rumors, but we're here to speak the truth and talk the facts, and everything else in between. It's all good. But check this out. We're going to jump over to the NBA real quick. The first person I want to talk about is that it was the first in-cup game between Ja Morant and his Memphis Grizzlies and the Lakers. They ended up losing the game. Ja Morant he didn't have his best game at all. Low scoring, assists wasn't high at all. But also, he was
I'll go ask the coaching staff.
When they were coming back.
Do you feel like
that he actually had issues with the coach? So we're going to listen to Ja real quick. And his response was always, go ask the coach.
what went wrong to you today?
I'll go ask the coaching staff.
Do you feel like, I mean, there was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You go ask them. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay. You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
What had been done?
else?
What could have been done different to get a different outcome, other than asking the coaching staff?
According to them, probably don't play me, honestly. That's what basically the message was after, so it's cool.
The coaching staff message was
It's
that?
cool, bro. We good?
You didn't have anything physically wrong in terms of illness or anything?
Oh, no,
You
I'm
were
good.
under the
I'm
weather? Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
Thanks, shot.
So my question is this. What is this? He's been suspended since then. So what does this mean for the Memphis Grizzlies? I ask this. Should other teams be inquiring about Ja Morant?
They already are. They already are. They've been doing that since last season, Rodney. They already are. I'll say this. I'm getting kind of concerned about Ja Morant's lack of their professionalism in this game. You know, it's a 1 in a million shot to make it to the NBA, and he is just not getting it right. Now, I would say, because, you know, he's a spectacular, majestic player, maybe it's time for him and that marriage to, bring out those divorce papers and put him in another location so he can just restart, and get his thing right. Because that's probably one of the things they got, what's the name? Taylor, the last coach, fired. Ja, because Ja didn't like the offense. Taylor, the last coach tried to change it up for him. He still didn't like the offense. The coach get fired. Now you have an issue with your current coaching staff. It's time for him to move on, because it's just one thing after another. Okay. Either you hurt or when you on the floor, either you hurt or you on the floor and you causing problems, and it's all in one place in the Mid-South, Memphis, Tennessee. Maybe it's time for you to move on.
But don't you think a little bit of that is kind of the Memphis culture or the Memphis team decision as well? Because what he said, now we don't know what was said in that meeting, because I understand he got suspended for comments that he made to the coaching staff after the game that they said was unconduct. Because hearing that interview, there's nothing there that warrants him to be suspended one game.
No, not that. But something else was said, though.
There's nothing there. Okay, yeah, he had a bad game. He's upset. That's no different than the famous Allen Iverson speech, nor no different than Marshawn's statement of "I don't want to be fine." There was nothing there in that dude, and he did entertain the questions and he responded. Now
maybe
one argument, but I think that's a soft response. Why suspend a dude? Because if one, say you or my coach, we in the back, I don't like something you say, I may react. That's worthy of a damn suspension. That's being super sensitive. Now he has history with Memphis and of not acting right with the gun stuff and then doing the whole little boom. So I wholeheartedly agree with you that time frame and that marriage might be over with. I'm pretty sure there's some teams who are probably inquiring about it. But I also think Memphis is kind of really being a little bit suckerish by suspending this dude for him being upset about something being done, coaching or not. At what point do you punishing me for being mad at the way something is being done? Yeah, you're the coach, but what rights do I have as the player? If I don't like the way something is being done, I'm not finna just shut up and play. That's kind of weird and ridiculous. But if I say something, I'm gonna get suspended. Now, yes, he needs to learn and needs some mentorship and kind of needs to understand how to conduct himself, especially being on this platform and this stage. And now knowing that almost anything you do, you might get crucified for because you don't have a good positive history with holding yourself accountable or conducts that you've done. But don't do no sucker stuff like suspend him just because he showed a little bit of irateness or upset.
This is definitely both ways, though, DSpeed. I know where you going with this. It's not just him. It is that organization. And I think they're fed up with each other. So in that regard, like I said, it's time to move on. And he's been in that area forever. He was playing not that far in Murray State in Paducah, Kentucky for his whole career. A little smaller school. He wasn't really heavily recruited, out of high school. And then, he jumps up on the NCAA scene and he's doing all these triple doubles. He's high pick in the draft. But he needs to get out of Memphis. He needs to get out of Memphis. And you're right. It's the culture there. It's a culture there that people don't understand. You got a heavy fast lane culture there. And then you have almost a dormant culture there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So he's trying to probably do something to keep them motivated, blah, blah, blah. And it is not translating on the basketball court. Now, I'll say at least for the suspension, because no, there was nothing that warranted him in that interview for him to be suspended. But in these cases like this, you could tell that it led, whatever it was, there were some things, some activities, some events that led up to this for his suspension. And then probably, after the game, there was an outburst between, the coach and the player.
Right.
And this is where they at, because he was suspended without pay, without a doubt. When you suspended without pay, it's serious. It's definitely serious. But end it all. Find him, find you a trading partner and bring him on here to the Kings. Let Doug Christie and Scott Perry handle it. Let's see if they can work it out with him.
You better not send them to the Kings. First off, Kings don't know how to man. Look, y'all. I really rock with the Kings, but we're not gonna talk about them because I'm not too fond of the decision making, even in the player selection that you're going for. But now, with back to the Morant real quick and the end with this. You can always tell when something is about to come, like some change is about to come, especially for that team and that organization. When a couple of seasons ago, you were praising this young man and he was the future and the face of your franchise, and lightweight almost single-handedly changed that culture in Memphis. Now you're so quick to villainize and kind of, some of it is self-inflicted, most deaf, but you're so quick to villainize him right before something happened. So for me, I feel like if we can kind of go with what the storyline has been, they're going to try to villainize you before a shape or a shift is going to happen in that atmosphere. So I think it's something on the brinks between either John Morant, Memphis, or both.
It's something coming up. Something's about to happen. They're about to make some kind of move or something out there. I want to say what's up to that guy, Rick. Welcome to the show, my guy. And we're gonna bring you on, man, because we want to talk about some snow and some snowboarding and those things that go on. The Thunder, only undefeated team right now in the NBA. They rolled over the Pels this past weekend. How we feeling about the Thunder? Are they making those moves to repeat? Are they gonna be one of the?
They doing everything right. They were supposed to. They starting off on fire. You got to look at what they're doing, like single-handedly, player-wise. I was looking up some of them stats, bro, earlier, and SGA is averaging 33.6, so we rounding up. He's averaging about 34 a game. And then you look at, his assists. He's at a nice 5'9", almost 6. That's just average. We only had 7 games. But as a team, their average is 122 and then 25 assists per game. That's showing me that they are figured out how to play team basketball and can whoop you from every angle. While single-handedly, SGA going to be the same person, if not more, than last year. But their whole team is playing together.
Wow.
They're knocking these teams out, bro. Look at what they did to the Pelicans, 137 to 106. They knocked off your Kings, too. I ain't going to say that's...
Yeah, they did. They did.
But they're doing
they wasn't even at full speed. They didn't have a full squad. They was undermanned when they beat the Kings.
Bro, they're just playing as a whole. Everybody on that team is getting after it. You can't
They
tell me
deep.
because you got
They are deep.
48
Yeah.
rebounds per game in the first 7 games. That's your average. Like, come on, bro.
What's that Canadian who went to University of California, Santa Barbara? I think his first name is Kaysen or something like that.
I can't remember.
Where they be getting these cats? He can play offense and defense. Then you got Wiggins, and then the other Jalen Williams coming off. They are deep. I'm not talking about the Chet Holmgrens and the other Jalen Williams. They got 2 Jalen Williams, but I'm talking about the big one that play power forward and center. And then they got these other little,
You talking about
and then they got
Hartenstein got
they're
63
deep.
points. His
They're
field goal
deep.
percentage is 63.
I said it a couple shows ago, maybe before the season started. I had them pick again to be in the finals. Definitely coming out the West in the finals right now.
Elijah, who you picking to come? First off, what's your take? What you think SGA and the boys down in the OKC is doing?
They're gonna, like I said, they're gonna bulldoze over people. There's only one team that could probably take them down, but it's all about healthy. If the Lakers can be 100% healthy and get everybody going, they're probably the only team that can take Kansas City down. Period. And
OKC, not Kansas City though.
OKC, not Kansas City.
Yeah, sorry, OKC. Yeah,
I'm glad you brought the Lakers up, though. I'm glad you brought the Lakers up because the Lakers, they're top. They're let me put it this: they're big 3 without LeBron, Laravia, Doncic, and our boy Reeves. AR 15. They combined for 80 points, and they've been balling out. So there's this big thing, like they're trying to say that the Lakers don't need LeBron. We're not going to even go there. That's a dumb ad. That don't even make sense. But the way they're playing now, you're right, Elijah. It will keep if they can stay relevant right now without Bron. When Bron comes back, how do you guys feel about the Lakers and the way that they can move?
I'm gonna go last on that one. T Hard.
I think they can move. Like I said,
you are right.
They can move.
You are right. You are right. They beat the Lakers. You beat the Heat 130-120. Luka had 29 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals. Austin Reeves, AR 15, 26 points, 11 assists. He scored 51 points. He dropped 51 on the Sacramento Kings. Yes, he did. Okay, Jake LaRavia, who played with the Kings in the second half of the season last season, he had 25 points, 8 rebounds off the bench. Okay, and then Marcus Smart and DeAndre Ayton has been a plus for the Lakers. The Lakers are going to be scary because now they're gelling together without LeBron, and once they get LeBron back, it's really going to be, a powerful TNT type of squad. EL has touched on some things. I got them. They could face OK City in the Western Conference Final. Of course, I'm going to go with OKC, but I'm not going to reduce anything that the Lakers are doing right now because they are really playing some good ball. I don't care what you say. If they play the Golden State Warriors again, I think they will beat Golden State right now today.
Okay, that's what Slim Goody just said. He said Golden State Warriors is one to give OKC a push. I want to say what's up to Sabrina Jack 651 also. But he did say Golden State is a team that can step up. I like Golden State, but sometimes I worry about Golden State's legs at the end of the season because they are one of the best teams in the league.
Listen, brother, I can understand you going against my Golden State Warriors. All great team. I understand it. We got haterism over here too. We know you like the Kings.
Double ARP team.
Oh, you's a straight hater, bro. Look.
No friends ever since I'm being realistic.
The Lakers already. So that goes off to say what we're capable of. Something that your Kings couldn't do. Because you let AR-15 come up in here and light your house up. But our game 1 of opening season, you saw what the Warriors did.
Right.
21-22 from the free throw line.
Wow. Coming together. I think I am going to add Warriors to the table. They are probably, once they're healthy, as we all stated, and once that camaraderie has been established a little bit more, they will probably give OKC a test too. Do they got what it takes? I think we need a little bit more of an aggressive big man. Let's be honest. But however, they can get it together. But Lakers, when LeBron comes back, look at what
it's gonna be it's gonna make that team even more. It's gonna make them even more. And I don't even like to use the word even. It's going to make that team even more potent when they get LeBron back. I'm telling you, it's going to be off the hook. I have to give the edge to the Lakers right now. Golden State, they just lost to Milwaukee and Indiana in the Midwest.
Hey, we on a 2-game win streak. Don't be a hater.
But I'm just going back to those previous 2 games now. All right. Okay. They went to the East and they lost 2 games. I just want to drop that in there. All right. Because Cleveland, they have their own issues right now. But getting back to the West, New York Knicks are having issues too. But getting back to the West, I'm telling you, DSpeed, Elijah, Rodney, I have to give the edge to the Lakers right now if it concerns the Golden State Warriors. Now, the thing about the Golden State Warriors, remember, they had 2 players that came in there late because they couldn't sign Jonathan Kuminga, and almost till training camp started, right? Mm-hmm. So they were able to get the big man, the Dominican, the center.
Played in ball. About my guy, Barbosa, not Barbosa.
The Dominican played for Florida, huh?
No, go ahead.
Anyway, they got him. He's getting their rebounds and he's shooting threes. Once they can gel with him, that's the whole thing. Okay, once they can gel with him, then it can be a dominant team. Because I'm just putting it that a couple of these guys were late getting on that roster are now coming through for Golden State. They're going to be there. There's
a Kerr. You can't count them out. When there's a Curry and a Kerr, you can't really count Golden State out. Now, they're not going to make that same dominant and that stance that OKC is doing.
Well, they got Ricky Buckets, and Ricky Bucket does a lot of things. I'm not going to discount anything that they're doing right now.
Jimmy Buckets. You think
Jimmy Buckets. That's like Ricky Buckets.
Ricky Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets.
We talking basketball, Elijah talking football, and you calling them Ricky Buckets. Not
Ricky Buckets.
Nah, I get it though. I get what you mean.
Brain freeze. You know what you're talking about.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Once they build around that center and they kind of develop up under him more with Jimmy, with I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. But with Kerr, with Draymond, what was boy from the veteran that they just got? Horford.
Whoa, big boy.
Thank you, Horford. That's who I was talking about. Al Horford, the Dominican. Yeah,
that was a dope pickup for me because I think Al still got it, and he can add to what Draymond is showing Kuminga because Kuminga is developing into his own lane as well. And I'm like you said, time and tell. It ain't gonna look as cute as the way the Lakers are probably doing it, and damn sure not OKC.
Man, I'm just looking at this too. I didn't know Karl Anthony Towns was Dominican. Y'all know that?
Yeah, I seen the episode on the podcast of that Fat Joe and Jada, and Karl Anthony Towns was on there, and they was talking about his heritage and being Dominican.
No, I did not know that. Interesting. Well, along with Al Horford, Chris Duarte, who's not in the league anymore, as well. Okay, man, we got some Dominican players coming through here. I forgot Jose Alvarado. No, he's Puerto Rican. Anyway, I'm not trying to get off the subject though, but I think I did. I was, because I was looking up Al Horford name. I don't know why, I spaced out on that, but then I'm looking at all these other Dominican players. I did not know Karl Anthony Towns. You learn something new every day, huh, folks? Right. But anyway, the NBA is starting off pretty hot. I know the Kings, they play Denver tonight.
They play Denver tonight, right?
They beat Milwaukee just the other night by 2, 135-133. 4 players had 24 points or more for the Kings. 4 starters to be exact. Incredible win for them. And I said this on another show too. Russell Westbrook for the Kings is right now a necessity. He is really showing some veteran leadership for the Kings right now.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Elijah?
Hey, it's all going to gel together again. It's all about staying healthy, and once they find the rotation and get that conditioning done, I think they're going to be a team that's going to peak right before like Christmas, right before the All-Star break. They're going to be in the playoffs, but it's not going to go far. I think they need one more year. But it's all about that conditioning right now.
Right. Yeah, I agree. How we feeling about the Spurs, man?
Whoa.
The Spurs is hot, man. And go ahead, Elijah.
Hot. Wembanyama's finally coming into his own. He's playing that basketball, and De'Aaron Fox is finally starting to find out where his spot is, and he works perfectly in that offense.
They got some young players on that team. One of them, Ron Harper's son, who's a high pick for them. He's averaging like 20 points and 10 assists a game. The rookie of the year that they had from last year out of UConn, and you just mentioned it, EL, Wembanyama. This is a scary team. I know we've been talking about OKC and the Golden State and the Lakers. They're coming up from the rear view mirror too, so we better keep our eye out on San Antonio.
The way that De'Aaron Fox has been playing with San Antonio, like you said, along with Wemby, do y'all wish, because you guys are Kings fans, do y'all wish y'all would have him back with the way that he's playing now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Are you okay with what you guys have now?
I'm not. The Kings still have too many guards, DSpeed, and you know this too. You're not going to sustain that through all the season. They've been playing a lot of small ball. Doug Christie always going to have them in the loop, have them in the game. I understand that, but they still got to make a couple moves. Absolutely not. I'm okay with what they're doing right there. I like the leadership that's coming from Westbrook, Loveone, and DeMar DeRozan as well. But they still going to have to move a couple pieces in order to make any noise going forward. And we know De'Aaron Fox is not going to be coming back through that door. You know, he didn't want to leave. At least that's what he said from the get-go. But I think he's settling in down there with San Antonio. And he needed another scenery as well, him and his family. So God bless him, and all the prayers to him. And I wish him nothing but great luck down there in San Antonio.
And I'm going to eat another trick-or-treat candy to that. Cheers.
You're going to eat up all those kids' Halloween candy before the show is over, man.
There was a great philosopher by the name of Bernie Mac who said a certain explicit word, and it was followed by them kids. I'm not going to fill it in the blank because it's a family show.
I think I already know. I know what you go. All right, I got you. I read it.
And something else that Bernie Mac said that I think that Dwayne will try to do if the kids try to come at him, I will beat him to the white meat show.
Hey, this is HAIRitage Sports Talk. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. It's very, very important. Check this
You gonna
out.
share with your friends that I beat? My bad. That was a good segue after that, though, bro.
Parental discretion is advised.
Right,
after EL said that, you
Speed, you're gonna have cavities next week. Speed, you're gonna have cavities next week. You know that candy, man.
Hey, my bad.
DSpeed got a sugar high going on right now.
Hey, listen, man, we had a dope game night, bro. So I'm just riding the wave of that.
And the wave is still hot. So last night we did the dope game night last night was dope, man. I want to give you props on that. It was clean. It was like, it ran smooth. It was smooth. And the show out and the show up and all of that was good. Tone, what updates do we got with Sac State, man?
Well, they just ended the football team just ended their Big Sky season. The coach was fined $10,000. And we know after this season, they're supposed to be moving into the Big West Conference. They didn't get the full bid on being a Division I school, so they're still going to be in the FBS conference Division Bowl, things like that. Basketball, they about to get ready here pretty soon. I know they've been practicing pretty good, so they should be having the first game here anytime. I have to look at the schedule, but that's basically what's happening with Sac State. The football team didn't fare as well as they wanted to, but I still think that there's plenty of room if they could still keep these recruits and the ones that are coming in for next season. We will have to see because things have changed as far as the bowl eligibility thing here. What they're trying to make that leap from Division I, and they're trying to build another stadium as well. Yes, sir.
You said they got the head coach got fined.
Yeah, he the last game he criticized the officials and they hit him pretty hard. So the school's on the hook for $10,000. It had been leading up to that right now too. But what scares me about that, because I don't know the whole situation, but because it was a Big Sky game, you really have to be careful about that because you know how these officials are. They got an axe to grind with coaches who run their mouth. At least they think run their mouth too much, because this particular coach, he hasn't been critical of officiating, but it's been leading up to that. So I guess at this point, and you got to stick up for your team, though. We all know that. You got to coach your team. You got to let them know, you're there for them and things. But that's a pretty hefty fine in college, though, $10,000.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, dang, hold on, the coach got fined. We can't. What was that reason?
Oh, there was some expletives going on then if they had to be that deep.
Right.
So, but we're looking forward to it. I will have more information going into our next show next week about Sac State and what Mike Bibby is doing. Fortunately, I couldn't get to any football games, because of my work schedule, but I definitely will be out there for some of those basketball games to see how Mike Bibby is going to be doing in his first run.
Definitely that. All right, we had the World Series. Elijah, Dodgers took it. They back-to-back. This is the first time in I don't know how many years.
25 years.
Yeah.
Like I said, as long as that team stayed healthy, they played everybody in the bullpen on Saturday night. I mean, I thought the Blue Jays were playing good ball there at the end.
It came down to that one
home run.
I do want to say this to all of us. We was all wrong, man. The Blue Jays came to play, man. We had the Dodgers winning 4-1, 4-2. We had some people say, "Oh, they'll sweep them," but I think we was going to.
Well, I think I had them 4-2, but I'll put it like this: I had the Dodgers 4-2. But I was pulling for Toronto, though. I'm like, come on, do this.
The World Series, it was a poor decision, but I think the better team didn't win. Overall, the right team won as far as decision making, but the better team in my eyes.
Toronto deserved that series, man.
They deserved it. So let's go to. We got some video on that Game 7, so let's look at that. We'll see.
Ball deep center. Edmonds going back.
That's the game winner. That's the inning.
Trying to do
That's that game winner. They just through this whole series, man. It's some incredible plays, and then we had the longest game ever. A couple of games before the seventh game. I think
who's that? 17, 18 innings.
18 innings. That's like 2 games in.
Working like a scrappy 9-hitter. Andre
But you know what?
Jimenez.
The fact that he went Game 7 and
look, just put him on base. He like, look, now
the fact that
that was a hell of a series, man.
It was, man.
It was dope. I like it. It looked exciting, bro. I wish we could have went to one of them games. I want to go to one of those games for real.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be.
That's one thing I like about October, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Sorry, you haven't lived until you went to a Dodgers game and sat out in the pavilion.
Hey, brother, I'm a Dodgers fan, and
you haven't lived until you went to Wrigleyville. 1060 West Addison.
But I have sat in the pavilion, y'all. I'm not even a Dodgers fan, but I've sat in the pavilion.
We don't care about that. You got to go to AT&T Park and go sit down. Go walk down to the pier first. Create a little date night. Get you some clam chowder and whatever other seafood delicacies you like. Go sit your behind down at the park and watch one of the.
I did that before, D. I almost got into it with a girl I was with on Bruce Bochy bobblehead day. So I don't want to. That's another story.
Bad experience.
I don't even want to hear it because the fact that you remember it was Bruce Bochy bobblehead day, and you were tying that to a story with you and a chick getting into it. I do want to hear it, but I want to hear it off camera.
Okay, you want to hear it. I want to say what's up to our guy Jimmy, Mr. Jimmy, and Lady D Barber. Welcome to HAIRitage Sports Talk.
Thanks for tuning in.
We appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. That's very, very important. Before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna break it down individually, you guys. Elijah, anything that you want to say to the people, or anything that you got to express, or you want to talk about?
No, I just wanted to go ahead and just bring this on. This is for our nerds. It's a great conversation piece. We talked about Ja Morant today, and there's a trend that's going on right now in the world of sports collecting and photography that Ja Morant's rookie card is going for one of the highest cards. It's even surpassing, nothing's going to surpass Michael Jordan, but it's getting to the point where we're getting at the Clyde Drexler and Scottie Pippen level because of the way the picture was shot. The way that the picture was shot, on his right side, you can see Key Glock, Young Dolph, and Crunchy Black is sitting on his right side while he's making the shot. Then on his left side, Sean and Leanne Toki, I can never pronounce her name right, from The Blind Side, is sitting on the left. So if you look at the card, because of the way that the card was framed and the picture that was taken, it's become one of the most sought-after collector's cards ever made.
Wow.
Dope. That's dope.
That's pretty dope.
That is. Thanks for the description. Thanks for sharing that with us too, man.
I'm going online and look at that one. Speed, what's up with you, man? How's it going over there at the luxury grooming studio with you? And
we hanging on. We hanging on like a hubcap. Now, I'm actually loving what's going on, bro. I love the clients that I have, the community I do it in, and the art that I get to do every day. It doesn't feel like work. Holla at me, follow me. You see where I'm at. I think it's at DSpeed the Barber. But I love this. This is therapeutic. This is fun. This is energetic. This is weird. This is irritating, especially.
He talking about EL, man.
Yeah, we get on doing this damn the Disney, the ears, coming up with them bootsy bras on the damn radio. Raggedy heifers. But nah, man, this is love.
Oh boy,
bro. This is love, man, and I love y'all, man. I appreciate this.
Hey, you know, I noticed DSpeed and Roddy, y'all studios, man, is always spotless, man. What y'all got, Mr. Clean, cleaning up the place and stuff like that?
Hey, man, it's that old Dion. When you good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. If it's clean, you feel clean, and you move a little bit different.
I want to say this though, because of course I've been in Rodney's shop a few times down there on Broadway. If you need a cut, Rodney always got a broom in his hand. I don't care what it is. You know, he's sweeping up the floors and everything. It might not even be no hair on the floor. He's still sweeping. It's a habit. I like that. I like that.
It's a habit.
You know what's cool though? We've been on this show for hella long, and Elijah House always looked the same in the background, but he don't never want to invite us over. His spot ain't not one pillow moved.
The curtains don't even move.
Hopefully
the blinds don't even move.
Like a bright sunshiny day in his house, the sun always shining.
Hopefully before a Thanksgiving, I can get the real background done that I've been working on with everything that's going on in my life. So hopefully I can get the real background done.
No, we're gonna have to get you on that piano behind you.
Yeah.
You know how to play that piano?
You know how to play
Elijah?
Yeah, I can play that piano and be like, I got a woman.
Way over town. All right. Hey, look, check it out. Because I always talk about it too. I was talking about y'all on my show on KYWS 92.9 FM Radio, Society of the Fourth Estate. Society is spelled SOUL. All right. And also, y'all know I got my other podcast on the cutting room floor where we specifically talk about the NBA and the Sacramento Kings. That will be going on after the Sacramento Kings game tonight. Back to the radio show that airs every Tuesdays and Thursday at 7 a.m. in the morning. And if you missed that morning show, it repeats itself at 5 p.m. on both days. I always talk about what's going on here with the HAIRitage Sports Talk show because I love what they're doing and I love what DSpeed said. This is therapeutic for me. I always enjoy my colleagues. Rick Fane, what's up with you, pal? Bingo. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. So before we get out of here, don't forget, In the Cut every Monday, and we rock it out on there. And then we got this HAIRitage Sports Talk every Monday when I get with my guys and we rock it out. We come talk to y'all live. We live, y'all, and I'm loving the live vibe, man. I want to give y'all props each. Speed, I appreciate you, Elijah. You already know ain't nothing but love. Tone, you my guy. This is HAIRitage Sports Talk. We talk about everything on the outside, everything on the inside, and definitely everything in the cut. I want to thank everybody who joined us today. It's always a pleasure to come here. And we just talking our yish. We doing our thing. Fellas,
What's happening?
it's another Monday under the books.
Peace.
Off top.
Love
I'm
one.
gonna eat some more of this candy. I don't care about no candy. I got this dental coverage.
You say
You want me to bring you some more candy,
more
Speed?
of this Henny.
No. I'm
Well, it's too early for Henny.
Look,